She then posted this on Twitter. Check this out. So here you can see on her Twitter feed, she posts, first she posted this 464 million amount, just posted that. Like who does that? What professional, I mean, in any right would post and spike the football and gloat like that over something that a lot of real estate investors, a ton of business people, especially investors in New York, found to be absolutely, utterly ridiculous, and just proves even more that the government is trying to do things that is really beyond their scope and beyond their reach. And they're just basically inflating their big government status and their big government clause into every free market enterprise imaginable. But she posted this on Twitter, and then she reposted it. And so many people thought this was in bad taste, including yours truly. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You don't find criminals being this audacious, let alone somebody who is the Attorney General of the state of New York, which is an office of esteem, an office of credibility, and always appear equivocal, always appear dispassionate and totally impartial and fair towards the aims of due process of law. This is anything but impartial. This is gloating. This is bragging. This is childish. This is 1,000,000,000% unprofessional. It is right along the lines of Fannie Cash Money G. Willis. These people are just absolutely absurd. And if you miss this, check out this. If you don't take my word for it, take the word of somebody who's probably the most successful real estate investor on the entire planet. Listen to Kevin O'Leary. Check this out.
This award, I mean, just leaving the whole Trump thing out of it and seeing what occurred here, and I'm no different than any other investor. I'm shocked at this. I can't even understand or fathom the decision at all. There's no rationale for it. And so let me give you a real-time experience I'm having regarding this, and I'm not the only one. It doesn't matter what the governor says. New York was already a loser state. Like California is a loser state. There are many loser states because of policy, high taxes, uncompetitive regulation. It was already on the top of the list of being a loser state. I would never invest in New York now, and I'm not the only person saying that.
And then you had the truckers boycott, which was so awesome, which is, still to this day, there's a lot of truckers who will not ship to New York City because of this. So you had a case where there was 0 victims. It was a victimless crime. Donald Trump was not being tried through a jury of his peers. One judge made all the decision. We all know everything about Judge Engoron. There's been undercover footage brilliantly executed by James O'Keefe where he was definitely showing a bias. He definitely wanted to go after Trump, right? Then you have the banks even coming to Trump's defense. He paid all his loans back with interest. The whole charge was that he inflated property value in order to get an advantage through financial loans through banks, which everybody does, and it's actually the bank's job to do their due diligence to make sure the property is valued appropriately. It's not Trump's fault. It's the banks that need to do their due diligence. Everybody inflates. You find me a homeowner who's trying to get a loan, who's going to give an accurate evaluation of their home, and I will give you $1 million. It doesn't happen, will not happen, never. Okay, then we fast forward to this moment right here, which happened very, very recently, where the AG Letitia James was invited to induct an honoree at this event that the fire department in New York, the FDNY, was holding. And then watch what happens here. You hear those boos?
Oh, come on, we're in a house of God. First, simmer down. I want to thank Commissioner Kavanaugh and Chief Hodgins for that recognition.
First of all, simmer down. I mean, I think oh my God, her whole demeanor, her whole attitude, she knows well in hand that what she did was an absolute witch hunt. What she did was unfounded, ungrounded, had no legal basis for it. It was a complete and utter weaponization of the Department of Justice, of New York City's legal system. And it was a direct attack, probably, I would say more, I have so much confidence in saying this right now, probably boosted and created and launched by the Obama coalition, the establishment, the swamp that's in Washington, D.C., and the fact that she says, simmer down, we're in the house of God. It's that same phony Kamala, that cash money G Fanny. It's just so egregious. Okay, so that happened, which I applaud those firefighters for exercising their right to free speech. This is still a free country, and actually questioning your leaders, even vehemently and adamantly opposing your leaders, is not only an American right, it is a civic duty. Check this out. I want you to check this out. So we actually got our hands on a memo. So the FDNY firefighters who booed Letitia will be punished, and they will face re-education. These are memos and emails from the UFOA, which is the Uniformed Fire Officers Association. And the source here is Viral News NYC. And they are asked to turn themselves in or risk being hunted down. So I will actually leave a link to this. I want to thank End Wokeness on X for posting this. But you can see here that there obviously were, Letitia James was not happy. So the memo goes on to say that, you shouldn't have done that. That was totally unaccounted for. It's unacceptable. And then here's the part I really want to show you on the next page, and then watch this at the bottom here. I want you to see what it says here at the very bottom. Next steps. You see that underneath my image there? Have DC visit each firehouse that had a member promoted, relay bullet point message, which is just a bunch of bureaucratic nonsense. They should understand that BITS is gathering video, and what is this communistic, we're gathering video, we're identifying members that brought discredit and to the departments, the same crap they did in higher education. We want the members to come forward. They will come to HQ. This is absolute garbage. They will come to HQ to be educated why their behavior is unacceptable. And then right above my head, here's the second page. This is so unbelievable, and it makes me so angry. BITS is investigating this, the second paragraph, so they will figure out who the members are. I recommend they come forward. I've been told by the commissioner it will be better for them if they come forward and we don't have to hunt them down. Hunt them down? You're going to hunt down firefighters who risk their lives, who put their families, jeopardizes their families, sacrifices their blood, sacrifices their ability to take care of their families so you can have safety, so you can feel safe and you can get the help that you deserve as an American. You're going to hunt them down for what? For booing an absolute corrupt, corrosive vermin like AG Letitia James? That should make every American's blood boil. I just think that this is just such an absolute...
Hey, Beth. What is that? Somebody hit the World Trade Center or the...
It's a trade center.
World Trade Center.